Assalamu alaikum, dear students. It is 18th of May 2021. It is subject education, class 12th. Dear students, today our topic is child-centered curriculum. It is one of the types of the curriculum we have discussed earlier. Activity-centered curriculum we have discussed. Subject-centered curriculum, and today we are going to discuss the child-centered curriculum. What is this child-centered curriculum? Let's try to know, let's try to understand. Dear students, child-centered curriculum is the curriculum which revolves around the interests, needs, abilities, activities, development levels, and life of the child. So child is the focus in this type of curriculum. Everything is revolving around the child. The focus is on the child. The child is the pivotal part of this type of curriculum. His needs are taken care of. His interests are taken care of. His abilities are taken care of in this type of curriculum. Dear students, this curriculum helps us in the development of physical, intellectual, emotional, social, moral, spiritual, and cultural aspects of the child. So the child gets harmonious development. Every aspect of the child is taken care of. His intellectual aspect, emotional aspect, social, moral, and spiritual aspects are taken care of. The child is developed in such a way that he or she can lead his life quite successfully in the society. The contents are included, such contents are included in the curriculum which have direct effect on the child's development. In this type of curriculum, child is supposed to learn by his own. Most of the activities are carried out by the child. The teacher here just acts as a guide. He just helps the child. He just shows the child. He just directs the child. He just guides the child how to learn things easily and purposefully. The child is encouraged to take the activities quite easily and interestingly. Dear students, the child is the vital participant in this type of curriculum. The participation of child is more in this type of curriculum. Dear students, this type of curriculum, it is child-friendly curriculum. A child finds space in it. Here the child is at the command, in the commanding position here in this type of curriculum. Everything is in the hands of child. He has to learn by his participation, active participation. This type of curriculum, dear students, it has merits as well as demerits. Some of the merits of this child-centered curriculum are: it is interesting and psychological. The child takes interest in it. The child is satisfied. The child remains contented, interested when he is given chance to learn by himself. Number second merit, it is balanced. The balanced development, the harmonious development is possible in this type of curriculum. Number third is preparation for life. It prepares the child for the challenge to come, the challenge that he would be confronted with in his life. It is motivational. There is a great motivational force in it. The child willingly learns in this type of curriculum. Number fifth is, it is the child, importance is given to the child. The child is placed at the commanding point. The child, it brings confidence among the children. The children learn joyfully in participating through different activities. There is one more merit. It is learning by doing. Here the child learns by doing. He practically involves himself in the learning process. What he learns by practice. And number seven is, there's freedom. There is freedom for the child. Child is free to learn whatever way he is interested in, whatever techniques, whatever he likes, in whatever way he likes to learn, he can learn. There is freedom. And in this type of curriculum, the knowledge that the child gains is a practical knowledge. It lasts. It has an impact on his mind, heart, and he applies this knowledge in the fields, in other fields. Dear students, this type of curriculum, it has also some demerits. Let us try to understand what are the demerits of this curriculum. Number one is, total education is not possible. Number one, this type of curriculum cannot work in all schools because of various reasons. We don't have competent teachers. Competent teachers are not there, will not be available easily to implement this type of curriculum. Knowledge aspect of the child is not taken care of so much because the child is when there is everything in the child's hand, all the childs won't be ready, willing to learn more and more things. There can be some activities on the part of child which would not be good for him to perform. It is time consuming. Child can spend most of the time in doing these activities, and the activity that would require an hour, the child will spend 2 hours in that activity. So time can be wasted in there can be a wastage of time also. So these are some of the demerits. Dear students, today we discussed the child-centered curriculum. Hope you will have understood it. My request is to play this video again and again and try to grasp things. It is all for today. Bye. Assalamu alaikum.